Not bad. With my help, he could be the best. Well, that's fantastic. So far, everything seems to be going well. There haven't been any glitches or anything like that. No graphical errors. No desync issues. None of that. I mean, this is probably the most polished part of the game, but everything's stacking up so well, or so far, so good. I mean,
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
this is where I make my grand entrance. You have to talk me up.
But
Come on, talk me up.
that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry.
You got it?
They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
I'm no snitch.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yes. I shall be a god.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Can't you see we talking? White?
Fig, nice of you to join us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
Yes, we saw a murder.
Enough.
There's a dragon.
I've no time for
We went to
and
Gringotts.
I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
I'm a god. It's gonna be great.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
It's arbitrarily assigned me a house. Does that really
I'll be
matter?
in touch.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be touched by the fig later. Nice. Nice. Join a gang. Come on. Join in a gang. Sort them based on characteristics, and somehow they evenly distribute.
We've one more to be sorted.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Oof. The sorting hat stretched itself across my head. It muttered to me.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Totally legal.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I took a BuzzFeed link and I figured out what house I was before this. So yes, I know things. I can't wait to start classes. Let's go,
I'm
classes.
looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well.
Correct.
I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
It's my innerness, my Larryness. Ambition and hunger for power? Yes.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
That is correct. Yes. Slithered into the DMs.
You belong in Slytherin!
Dumb. I just want to say, guys, I am a god, so don't let the teams be imbalanced
Due
here.
to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I
Sure.
said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
How you doing?
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying,
Take me to the dungeon.
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Fantastic.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Tell me, is that Ms. or Mrs.
Quite
Weasley?
uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I hope so.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password.
Apple bottom jeans. Aspiration, Jesus. Do I have to give like a motivational speech every time I go into this?
Aspiration.
Good.
Well done.
Good.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
There's a cobra in your bed. An initiation, if you will. I wake up in my sex dungeon. Everything's green.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Alright, so they got this cage. That's a terrible place to put a cage. Is on top of your bed frame. Alright, let's take a look around, see what's going on. Now we have the ability to explore and really get into the game here. So, I mean, I don't know too much about the whole Slytherin thing, right? Like, obviously the books made them all cartoonish evil villains, right? But, like, I don't know. It's fascinating to me that the psychology of all of the students fit into precisely the same amount of students per row, per table. Because there wasn't, like, one table had all of the Hufflepuffs, or, like, there were 300 Gryffindors because everyone's a brave kid if you just give them a chance. Right? Like, it's just... It's these little inconsistencies that I noticed, and I'm just like, I wonder what kind of what that suggests about the psychology of all the kids in this class. I will eat this kid's apple. One of these is probably poisoned. Nice. Don't commit to the bit. Always eat an apple in front of people to prove that you are indeed an asshole. Okay. So this is nice. I thought in the books that we were in some sort of dungeon, and it's giving me that vibe. Open the door. Oh, okay, so we don't have to... No, we just push right there. Oh, even worse, we're in a sewer. Perhaps this was the wrong choice. Maybe ambition is the same thing as loyalty, but inwardly expressed. Oh, I can steal somebody's trunk right here. Hey, how you doing? Oh, there's a level lock on that. Okay. Well, we're going to hit the escape button real quick. We're going to go through something. What is this? Accessibility options. Let's not do that. Okay, let's not do that. There has to be a way we can change... Oh, apples? Okay, so these also have apples. Well, that's good. There's no way, like, all the kids fit into one thing, but, I mean, why are we in the sewers, Salazar? Did he want to instill in his students, from all ages, no matter who gets here, that you do indeed start from the bottom, then you rise to greatness? $1890s are... No mirrors. They haven't figured that one out yet. Okay, so I think these are all just bedrooms. This is probably just a waste of time, but there was that one chest in here, so maybe we should think think about this a little bit. I do like this piano music going on. Alright, everybody has apples in their rooms, as if fresh apples are just provided. Excellent. Excellent. How's it going? You look like you're talking to yourself. Distraught, even. That guy's got ambition. Oh, we're gonna play the keys and make a big... I set my theme music as I walk down the hall, introducing me to all of my students.
Introductions are in order.
Hello, my fellow students. Spin it.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I totally is. Let's get some nuts. Yes. That's correct. I am a god. All of you must speak of me. I had my own theme song when I walked in.
Already knew that.
Hey, how you doing? You're
Can I
talkable.
help you?
I hope so. We all have ambition.
You're the new 5th year.
Why would we not try to
I'm
use each other?
Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
How's it
Not
going?
everyone has a ministry escort to school.
I am
He
a
was a friend
god.
of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Who the fuck told you? It was exciting. I'm a god.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
Superior.
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
What do you mean? It happened yesterday.
Yes. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
I like this guy. What are you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for.
Does it
I'm
teach
sure
you...
you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
You know, it's this, again, it's like, it's, ambition can't not be evil, right? Like, it can't just be like, oh yeah, you know, you use every bit of wisdom that you can possibly get to achieve your goals. No, it has to be like, pathway to, or the dark side is the pathway to many abilities. It's like that same line is interconnected with this, where it's like, step outside the rules, you can be a
Some spells
god.
aren't taught at Hogwarts. Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I must learn to slaughter. Somebody must take the safety off of my rifle, aka my wand. How about you? How's it going? So the majority of these students don't want to talk to you. Whoa, what do you mean? Can't flip this? Oh, okay, they're talking about chess. Alright, here we go.
Ugh, not going to move a bear, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Boom.
Checkmate.
Boom.
Told you.
Boom.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm
They're-
Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Well, it's a good thing we don't play Quidditch today, so if you're not going to teach me how to fly... Bye! Okay, so we're a little bit of light flirting here. I wish you'd been there. How's it going? We had it handled. I am a god.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
So, I don't know how true this is, but apparently there was a thing a long time ago with a Nimbus 2000, like, little toy. It was a little toy broom, and it vibrates. And a lot of little kids were riding that broom when they were little. So much so that they realized what was happening and had to discontinue that toy. I'll let you put the pieces together, but it's a very inappropriate toy, let's just say. Do you fly a lot?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
It's a good thing we don't get to... we don't get... Oh. You know a lot about chess and flying. What else can you teach me? She's a gamer. This is a gamer chick. Down, like, through and through. Here we go.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
There's like an infinite amount of moves that you could do, and you could be wrong sometimes. So never underestimate your ability to always be lying to yourself. Farewell then.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Imelda Reyes, the woman with a Spanish last name and an English accent. God, I hope so. You're gaunt. He's ominous and he's gaunt. This is the guy I gotta talk to. Hold on, I need a drink. I mean, like, what kind of names? What kind of wizarding names? Like, what? William Crosby Rapo or something like that. Like, they give the Slytherin people, like, these evil-ass names. Like, Ominous Gaunt is an evil-sounding name. Like, let's find out how ominous this kid really is. He's giving me, like, school shooter vibes. Who's hiding from you, you paranoid schizo? Who's blind,
I think I heard
clearly?
one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting.
Are we under the lake?
Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I became a wizard so that I could see again. Okay, I do like to make an entrance. I am a god, of course.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did you suspect that you'd have the ambition to clear your sight and become powerful more than your disability would let on?
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Side note. Other side note here, commentary on this. So, Salazar Slytherin was like, okay, magical genealogy gets transmitted through wizards, right? That's like a sorcery kind of thing, though, isn't it? Like, a wizard's just like, okay, there's magic, you just use the little movements and say the right words at the right times, and that's how you unlock the magic. But like sorcerers would have that trait, so I mean that seems like a trait that would benefit like Jedi, and Jedi take kids from their parents so they can keep that going. But there's no, I don't. Let's not cross fandoms too much, but I have a penchant for Star Wars stuff. So do mermaids often flirt with you? Here.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
I mean, they are in the lake. Hypothetically, if you knew what they were saying or could talk about, you could probably like lure them, maybe with some fish kibble. Like, shake it.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I'll try not to, Ominous, but
the new 5th year Slytherin in here.
better learn my
Professor
footsteps.
Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Yes, fine. I've spoken to all I need to. We've learned the cast. Learn the cast. Alright. Up we go. So we're down below the water. That's fascinating. Nice artwork.
Good morning.
Hello,
I
ma'am.
trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've
Yes.
been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here.
Farmer.
After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
It's a game. Get it?
Here you are.
Okay, what's this? The Codex.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
www.wikipedia.com.org.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay. Where must I combat?
This way.
Okay. But first, Professor.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Oh, we're
Using
walking.
The guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
That's a good thing. Okay, so the Slytherin common room is in this room with the big serpent thing. I don't want to get lost. I know I'm going to get lost somehow.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that
Revelio.
picture and see what details the field guide can provide?
You got it, Professor, but first, this chest is openable? No, it's not. Okay. Field guide. What can you teach me? Learning. Kelpie. Water demon. Okay, cool. Challenges. Okay, we got our leveling up. Got it. Open field guide. Nice. Nice. We learned stuff. All right. Professor, how do I change my clothing?
Clever, isn't it?
There.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Yes, ma'am. Amazing. We still need a password to open the door, though, so I don't know why... I guess it's open to us all the time. I guess the password doesn't change like the other ones.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, do we hit the M? Ooh, perfect. Boom. Okay, so we are below. So we're like under the grand staircase, huh? Astronomy wing, bell tower, grand staircase, great hall, library, annex, south wing. Cool. Okay. Okay, so we click on the grand staircase section. Library annex, central hall. I would like that. I mean, that's a cool map-ish, but I'd like that it opened up a little bit more so that we can kind of see kind of a top-down layout. That'd be a little easier to get through, but...
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
That guy is playing a guitar.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Good.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Good.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I want to make that the first stop, really.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Delicioso.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
That's good. Defense Against the Dark Arts class is counter-terrorism school. It would be like if every American school taught all the kids field survival and rifle techniques and like basic self-defense with firearms, and then taught them how to turn the safety off of their firearms and then sent them out into the world. It's Defense Against the Dark Arts in a nutshell.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Charms seems like the sciences class in some kind of regard, like the ability to turn shit into other shit. Like, I don't know. It's not alchemy. I guess it's just like basic magic stuff. Utility stuff? I don't know.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to
I don't
observe
have
on
as
your
good
first
of a
day, and you have much to learn.
allegory for that.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He taught me the
Professor.
killing curse. Check it out.
Terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
How does everybody
My
know this?
suspicion is that there's more to the
Like,
story
what the hell?
than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yes. No, totally not. Ambition.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Correct.
Speak of the devil,
Ah.
Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Yes.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic.
I can press the Q button.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
That's for sure.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
Yeah.
Rather unfortunately,
Look at that.
it seemed that it chose us.
She's talking
Very
shit.
well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
Good.
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, so I guess I gotta attend both classes before I go to Hogsmeade. I wanted to go to Hogsmeade early to get that wand as fast as possible, that's for sure. Well, Professor Fig, our secret is safe. I've successfully lied to the staff, and our exploits have been swept under the rug. Now, you teach me how to kill people.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Very important.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You told me not to tell anybody.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster.
There it is.
That would be better left between us.
There it is. I was just going to comment.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained.
Good.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Is this the one that tells me how to move around without the minimap? You can track available quests. Knew it. Got it. We put in a guide so you can teleport to wherever you need to go. Okay. Completing main quest will further the story. Okay. Definitely going to want to go to counter-terrorism class first. Track quest.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Good.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
We don't stop until we get that wand.
Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
You got it. It could count for college. Wizard college. Good. Welcome to Hogwarts. You're a snake boy. Okay, so...
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Cast Charmed Compass.
Hogwarts must have hundreds of thousands.
Okay. Okay, so this takes the Fable 3 route of just putting a glittery trail in front of your face, letting you know that you can't really mess it up. There was something else that I wanted to see. Gear? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so we change... Yes, we don't need that robe. What about our prefect vest and uniform? Am I a prefect? Neckwear, handwear, facewear, headwear. Don't I have... Okay, we can't do the newsboy cap, but we look like dude from Bully. Let's put some gloves on. Good, yes, yes. Don't need that. Where do we get our... We got some... Where do I unlock that? Hold on. Alright. We have changed successfully into a baller nerd. Baller nerd who is ready and able to become the Dark Lord we have so
How nice to see you, my young friend.
expeditiously sought.
Revelio.
Let's learn some more stuff. Alright, there's definitely stuff to learn here. Hey. How's it going? Collect that. Wyvern? Nice. We must get many levels. Good. I guess that's kind of the secret here, so we're just going to be spamming.
When they ask you a question,
your
though,
button.
isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Level 2 lock. Hey, how you doing?
Revelio.
Well, there's a chest in here. Okay.
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
We've learned things. How's it going, fellow Slytherin? I see you've ambitioned yourself around. I don't know what I meant by that. Alright, up we go. Defense against counter-terrorism school. Here we go. Let's do this. Begin counter-terrorism studies.
Is that all you've got?
Yes. Boom.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Not a single time.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
That's how I get by.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
That's cute and all, Professor, but I thought we'd start with the good stuff. How to kill a man with our wand in a single utterance. Alright, we go up. Got it. I am a prodigy. Or progeny. I don't remember which one it is. Up it goes. As you can see, Professor, I am a dark god.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay. Alright, get into position. And mark 'em. Here we go. Ready, go.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
You got it, ma'am.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yes.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Yes, ma'am. Here we go.
Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso. Now, the basic. Well done.
I am a god, ma'am.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Ooh, put me in.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only
We're gonna be best
Levioso,
friends.
Basic cast, and Protego. You
Yes,
may
ma'am.
begin.
There we go. And the first thing I'm going to do is counter him.
This should be easy.
It should be. Boom! And then this. And then up.
I know.
That's right. Get wrecked. How you doing?
Nothing lucky about it.
Here we go. One more time.
If only all of my students were this good. I do enjoy your lively duel. Try to
Hit him when he's down.
your opponent's next move.
That's right.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Power top. How's it going? So here's the thing. After playing Grounded for so
I put you
long,
on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
or they
A classroom
die.
duel is one thing,
Good.
but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay. Now we have to do the other class.
Spectacle for one day.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
You were.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
It's not even mine.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
No. Slaughtered countless. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I lost my train of thought already. But this is... I think he's going to talk to me about some kind of fight club. I've never used it a single time. I'm just that good.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Talk shit.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Rocket.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
That's right.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Correct.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Luke and
Till
Brattleby.
next time.
Luke and Brattleby. I will. I will do everything I can.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
I don't fear dark wizards. You have to learn about the darkness to beat the darkness.
Huh.